Okay.
It's recording.
Have you got it?
It's recording.
It's recording?
Waiting on you.
Are you kidding? Today is September the 27th, Peter. We're going to be turning the calendar next week. Can you believe it?
We're going to be baking turkeys.
I'm telling you. I'm excited for October to come, but I'm sad to see September go because you know why? I've been celebrating my birthday all month long. And part of my humongous celebration was I went to the airport this weekend and look what I brought home! My bestie friend, Tammy Vonderachmitt. She come to meet me at the sewing machine today. That's our favorite place to be.
Yes,
at
yes.
the sewing machine.
Sure. Yeah.
So anyway, Tammy and I have known each other for a long, long time. We'll try and figure it out here in a few minutes. But she's all the way here from Texas. Texas, y'all.
Yep.
And they've turned her into a real Texan. She eats avocados and what else do you do that's Texan? She says y'all a lot.
Y'all.
So anyway, she used to be from Pendleton, Indiana. And where were you born?
Anderson.
In Anderson,
Oh,
at the
cool.
hospital.
Yeah.
Because Marklettville and Pendleton don't have
Right.
a hospital.
Right.
Indiana.
Yeah.
So, did I say we were at Always in Stitches? I think I even forgot the whole introduction because I was so excited for Tammy to be here. But here we are at Always in Stitches in Noblesville, Indiana, and Tammy's come to visit. And I'll tell you why she's come to visit is because the Guild in Pendleton has selected her to be their celebrity teacher to come and help them celebrate 40 years of being a guild. Is that
Wow.
spectacular or
That's
what?
awesome.
That is super awesome. And Tammy was a part of that guild for
definitely. Years.
many
Yeah,
years.
Yeah.
She had a shop in Pendleton, Indiana, which was called
Needle in the haystack.
NITH for
Yep.
short.
Yeah. We were there for 11 years.
11
Yeah,
years.
Yeah.
And it was originally in Anderson, right?
It was originally in Anderson. I bought the gals out. Yeah. Moved to Pendleton. Yeah.
Because that's close to where you live.
Right. The kids could walk down from school, and it was awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Very
And that's
cool.
where we met.
Yes. Yes.
I walked into your shop one day and what did I say?
She goes, give me a job. And I had a little gift shop, and it was like a consignment shop, and she had put some painting things in there. And she said, give me a job. And I said, okay, start Monday or whatever.
And that's how we met.
She would walk in, and she would look at fabric and go, fabric. And then she goes, I can paint any color. You can't pick a color. Well, then people would come and need help in picking quilts, and she'd go, oh, well, this goes with this. Oh, well, this goes with this. And then she just couldn't
Once I
keep
touched the fabric,
she
yeah, it
couldn't
was a
keep her hands
goner,
out of
wasn't
it.
it?
And she was excellent. And we worked together for several years.
Yes, we did.
And then...
Then you moved to Texas. Well, after you closed your shop, I opened my shop
Right.
in Anderson.
Yes.
And had it for 11 years.
Right.
See how we are alike? We are so much alike and we are so much not alike.
Right.
It is so
Or
crazy.
yin and yang, for
We
sure.
are, for definitely. Well, this is Tammy Vonderachmitt, and I'm Dawn, so T-A and D-A, and we have a little business, and it's called Ta-Da,
Ta-da!
Designs. Ta-Da Designs. So we are hoping to write a book together. We're in the process of that. Have been for a couple years now. And so we're excited about that, but we're here to talk to Tammy. She's come to do a trunk show for Always in Stitches, and we have one spot left. So if you want to do it, it's this Wednesday night from 5:30 to 7. And you can either call in or, get on the phone with Jennifer or email Jennifer or whatever you need to do, but only one spot left. And then she's going to teach a class for us all day Thursday. It's something very exciting. It's a mystery, and nobody knows what it looks like except for our staff. We had to put the kits together. And Tammy knows what it looks
Moda
like.
Mystery. It's
a Moda Mystery.
I work for
Yes.
Moda now.
Oh, did I not say that?
I don't think so.
That's why she lives in Texas, because that's where Moda is. She works for Moda. And why don't you tell them what you do there?
Okay, I work in marketing, so I'm just I tell Lisa, my boss, who's Mona Lisa, if you follow her on social media, she's just wonderful. And I'm like her good girl Friday. I mean, I do whatever she needs me to do. And I basically, my real job is doing kits. So anytime you get a Moda kit, I have figured out what kit to pick, what quilt to kit, how to fold it, how to put it in the box, and if we need to add anything or
Measurements,
whatever.
make sure everything's correct.
Right, make sure everything's correct. So I'm the kit gal.
Because she's an engineer. She
Yeah.
graduated from Purdue
Purdue.
University
Yep.
with a degree in engineering.
Industrial management, industrial engineering, and then I got my MBA at Ball State.
And we know how much industrial work there is with fabric.
Yeah, it is. Well,
But she's a math genius.
Yeah.
She totally is a math genius. It's awesome. She can figure out just about anything. I mean, you say to her, how do you get this square to fit into this round hole? And she's going to figure it out. It's just awesome. So her job at Moda is perfect because she has to take a kit and actually put it in a box this big and figure out how to fold it and what the numbers and everything. It's just awesome how she does it. And one of the saddest days of my life is when they took her away from me. So anyway, we've been bestie friends, and some of the things that I love about us is that we're both prayer warriors. We believe in prayer, big time.
Yeah.
Big time prayer warriors. We love to sew together.
Mhm.
And talking about sewing together, the two quilts that you see behind us, we made together. So this quilt here, the pink and brown, I forget what it's called, raspberry truffle or something like that. It was a standard quilt at Quilts Plus, which was a quilt shop that was in Carmel, I think. Well, I don't remember.
Sure.
Nora. It was in Nora, and it's moved to Lebanon. But anyway, this was one of their very first patterns. And remember last time I showed you how to do fangles? Well, we made this with fangles. So there's 360 half square triangles in this quilt. So I made 360 and she made 360 and she gave me 330 of hers and I gave her 330 of mine. So we didn't have the same fabrics, so it mixed up the fabrics more.
Right.
So we had more of an eclectic look because of her scraps and my scraps going together.
Right.
Isn't that fun?
So I made 2 of those.
Yeah, you made 2 of everything, and I made 2 of
Whatever,
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was fun.
So it was fun.
And she got hers done first.
Of course I did.
And then I did have mine done. And then
we both sleep under them.
Yes,
there
I love that
there are
quilt.
quilts to sleep under.
I love that
And
quilt.
then this quilt over here is called Among Friends. Are they seeing that one, Peter? Okay, it's called Among Friends, and what a perfect title, right? Among Friends.
Primitive gatherings pattern.
And so it took us 2 years to make it, or 2.5 years to make mine. Hers is still in pieces.
Mine's still in pieces. But that's okay.
It's okay with her. It's not okay with me, but it's okay with her.
We saw it. We went to a retreat together, and Lisa was there, and she was working on it, and we both just fell in love with it. Oh, we can do that. Let's both. So you make so many.
There's like a
friendship
million.
stars,
There's a million of
and
them.
I'll make friendship stars, and we'll trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. And I said, okay, let's use all Civil War fabrics. So when I got some of my stars back, they had little teapots, some Debbie Mum fabric. I was telling the girls out front, they said, oh, she doesn't know what Civil War fabric is? I said, yes, but she was just grabbing anything and putting it in. Because we got into the middle of it and we said, this one's among enemies. Because we were just like, are they ever going to end? Are they ever going to end?
So many of
There
them.
were so many of them, and yours are still in boxes. But mine,
I know where they are,
I
but-
still have my binding to put on.
Oh,
so
good. Okay.
you shouldn't feel so bad.
Okay, good.
But it's a big quilt.
It is
You're
big.
only seeing about a third of it.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge.
It's-
It's all tucked in and under.
Yeah.
But look, focus on the border.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
That's what one block is.
Yeah, one block right there. But I love the way they interchange, and I love the way my quilter did that Baptist fan on that.
Mhm.
Really pretty.
Nice.
So those are the 2 quilts we've made together. We've made other things together, Moda samples and stuff. Sometimes,
Sometimes once a year we like to make crafts. Like she came down last fall and we decorated pumpkins.
right?
And then we've done pincushions together, and we like to do stuff.
We
together.
love to junk together.
Yes. Oh yeah. Flea
We love to
market.
Goodwill
Yes.
and antique shops.
Yes.
And road trips. We love to do road trips together. We're really good with each other. I mean, as far as we get tired at the same time. We need to eat at the same. We love naps. What else do we love? We just love everything vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage is our thing.
Yeah.
Linens, old linens.
yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love old
Yeah.
linens.
Yeah.
And so Tammy has brought a bunch of her quilts that she has designed and made for Moda, and she's going to have those at the trunk show. And we're so excited that she's here. I bet you can't tell, but I'm excited.
And then I'm teaching that Moda Mystery.
Yeah, the Moda Mystery, which that's full. I'm sorry. You should have got in on it early. It was in the newsletter, I think, right, Peter? Yeah. Peter is in silence. He is in such awe of our beautifulness, the two of us, and our quilts. He loves our quilts. So he was just talking about making this a quilt with half square triangles after you saw that Fankles
You
video,
inspired
right?
me.
Yeah.
You inspired me. I do want to make a half square triangle.
So
quilt.
I brought that just so you can
and I'm
see
gonna,
it.
and you know it's gonna have to be a primitive gatherings pattern because she loves those half square triangles.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now you're going to do it with Betsy's new line, Betsy Chechen's new line.
I haven't picked a fabric yet.
Oh, okay. Because you were going through that the other day.
Yeah, there's a
Thinking-
fabric that hasn't.
We just got that in.
clicked yet.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, Tammy and I, some of our differences. Let's talk about some of our differences.
Well, my nickname is Speedy.
And mine is Meanie.
I don't really care for rules much,
And you're fast.
and I'm super fast.
at everything.
Everything. I have 2 speeds, 90 miles an hour and off. I don't like to do repetitive things. I don't like to do.
She's not a rule follower.
No, I'm not a rule
She's
follower.
very gray. I mean, she walks the gray line.
Yes.
We come to a sidewalk and the hand is up saying don't walk. Tammy looks both ways and starts walking, and I'm still standing there waiting for the hand to come down.
Opposite of Miss Black and White.
I am. I'm black and white. I'm a rule follower. That's why they call me Meanie. We used to do a club called Thimbleberries. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but we did it for many years. We started with her when she started, and I think we ended when she ended.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Tammy would give the shop away if she could. She would, it'd be a mystery, she'd show it to him. I'd get so mad, I'd say, no, it's a mystery, you can't show it to them. No, they can't have that fat quarter. No, they've got to buy the fat, and I just was always on the rules, and she was always breaking the rules, so that's why she's Speedy and I'm Meanie. We even have name tags.
Yeah.
We even made dresses that looked alike with our name tags and wore them to our club meetings.
We were so awesome.
We're so goofy.
We're so awesome.
We're awesome and goofy.
The
We're awesome
90s,
and
oh, the
goofy.
90s.
Oh, yeah, the 90s.
With our kindred spirit dresses.
Yeah, I love your new glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Your hexie glasses.
Yeah, I thought they looked quilty.
Yeah, they do look quilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine are just the basic fun red ones. So anyway. So what are you doing with your life? I mean, what's happened to you in your life this last year?
Well, I moved to Texas almost 10 years ago because Elizabeth had a little girl and I had to get down there. Well, she since then has had another girl.
Who's Elizabeth?
Elizabeth's my daughter. She had a daughter, Charlotte, which I moved down there to be with and to work with Moda. And then she had Violet. And then just this last year, she's had a little boy, Xander. He's just the sweetest little thing. When I moved down there, though, Corey and Kate, his wife, had
Corey's her son.
my son.
And my son.
They said, we're pregnant too. I was like, I'm moving to Texas, but they have a little boy, Michael, and they have a little girl, Veronica, so I'm blessed with 5 grandkids. Don't get to see the other ones, the California kids that much, but I get to see my Texas girls and boy a lot.
Your mom has moved in with you.
My mom has moved in. My father passed away in July unexpectedly, and so we've been trying to get mom and dad down there for a few years even, because down there would be with me and the kids.
And I'm furious because now she doesn't have a reason to come home.
Oh, I do too, you.
Me? I'm the reason? Okay.
So mom's, right now, she's living with me in my townhome, and we're trying to find a house, and house prices are awful right now. And they're going.
So if anybody lives in Texas and has a house for sale, let us know, okay?
Right. So we've lost a couple that we bid on because their prices
They're outrageous, aren't
offered
they?
way more than we wanted to. So yeah, still single. I tell people I'm dating Jesus.
There you go.
I don't need anybody else.
I'd always tell her boyfriends, I'd say, now she's Amish.
So that's where my life is. I'm very happy. Very happy.
You're happy, and I love that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I let her live there, is
Yeah.
because I know she's happy.
Yeah.
And it makes me happy that she's happy.
Yeah, she asked me once what my favorite part of my favorite part of my job at Moda when I moved down, and I said walking in the door. I mean, it was made for me. I feel like all my past, my engineering, my owning a shop, everything just led this path
right to there.
to this job because
It's like a witch in a broom factory.
Yeah.
Remember that commercial?
Yes. Yeah.
So Tammy gets in the middle of the warehouse her first day, and she goes, "What'd you say?" I can't remember what she said, but it was sort of like that, being a witch in a broom factory. There's all the fabric and all the notions.
I can't believe I'm here.
Well, that's kind of how I feel about Always in Stitches.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love working here. It's a wonderful place. I gave you the tour. What do you think?
It's awesome.
Is it one of the nicest quilt shops you've ever been in?
Yes, and I can't believe how much has expanded in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
since I've
the
been
last
here.
time you were here was 10 years ago.
So it's awesome. Yeah.
So that's
and what a
before-
blessing we can love our job, because
Right.
that's the true blessing of life, is to love what you do. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're home.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be home.
Yeah. We can't say that much longer, because once they sell the farm and get their house in Texas, that'll be home.
Yeah.
But what are our retirement plans? We always said we wanted to open an old folks home and call it the home for the materially insane. And you had to pay rent with fat quarters.
I've been trying to take that up with Mr. Dunn.
He's not on for that. We could live in one of those warehouses.
Yeah. So I don't know. I want to work a few more years.
How many you think? About 5 or 10?
Oh, not 10. 5.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
So when we retire, the two of us.
I don't know.
I
I don't
know.
think we can live together. But
No, we could not live together. No way.
Even if it was upstairs, downstairs?
No.
Even if it was a duplex?
I
where
think
they
if
were
it was a
separate?
duplex with a garage in between, I think
My
we
pin
could manage
cushion,
that.
she comes down to sew with me, and my pin cushion, I have like 3 or 4 pin
I've
cushions.
told him this story.
And I have my granddaughters. I don't use pins very much, but I've had all pins everywhere. She couldn't stand it. She had to get her own little pin cushion and have all the pins were the same color head.
Did I tell you? Did I not tell you?
So
I should have brought that pin cushion. That would have been so fun.
I've put other pins in there now.
Why
just
did you ask?
just to irritate you.
Oh, it's so fun though. We have such a good time together. Even we laugh even in our differences, because I think the best thing about Tammy and my's friendship, and if you guys have a bestie that you love, so I wasn't going to cry, that you love, you know that there's no judgment between you.
Right.
And that's the best thing
Yep.
about our friendship.
Yep.
Is that we love each other in spite of the good, in spite of the bad, and we've had some bad.
Oh yeah.
It's not always been good.
No.
And
Life's not always good.
No, it's
but
not.
you got to have the sad to have the happy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And we've
You're
had
making me cry.
I know we've had a lot more happy than
Oh,
we have
definitely,
sad.
definitely.
But we've learned to live through things together.
And we've made our friendship a commitment.
We have. It is a commitment. I'm not going to say it's like a marriage, because I think sometimes it's even harder than a marriage, because you don't have that contract keeping you together. You know, you could just walk away from each other. But no, we make it a big priority, because, you know, when somebody lives so far away, it's easy to just lose touch.
Yeah.
But we commit to we try to get together 3 to 4 times a year.
Yep.
And either I go there or she comes here. And so it is work, but it's so worth it.
Yes.
And we love it. And every time we get together, of course, sewing is or crafting is our number one priority. We love that. We do a lot of shopping.
Yeah, and eating.
Oh, yeah, and sleeping.
And sleeping.
Those are our big things right there. We love our Sunday naps.
Yes.
Yeah, now Tammy has to eat 3 meals a day. I eat 1 meal a day. But when I'm with Tammy, I eat 3 meals a day. I walk home 10 pounds heavier every single time I go to Texas. But they have things in Texas we don't have here.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to be getting a Sonic, I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting a Uranus fudge company. Tammy can't believe that there's a fudge company called Uranus, which I can hardly believe myself. So anyway, if you want to see more of Tammy, come on into the shop. She's she's going to be here for a while today. We're going to be putting the goodie bags together for the trunk show.
Yep.
And I've given her the tour of the shop, and she's
Love it.
Yep, she's seen my office, and she's seen Peter's office, and she got to meet Peter.
Yes.
What a big thrill that was, right?
It was.
Is he taller than you thought he was going to be?
I knew he was tall. So
Yeah.
You said he was tall.
Yep, he got cowboy boots on just for you today. So he's all dressed up. When he wears his cowboy boots, that means he's dressed up.
Yeah.
So anyway, so thanks for meeting me at the sewing machine.
You're so welcome.
I love you. I love you too. Oh. So I'll see you next week, maybe, if we're here, if Peter is alive and I'm alive and the building's still standing, we'll be here. Have a nice week. Bye-bye.
Bye.